So none of that's going to happen. I think that match is going to be pretty close. See if Scott can interact favorably against Stoneforge Mystic, maybe Batter Skull, Umezawa shit, those the enchantments and artifacts coming into play. But the match we have for you guys is Will Craddock on the right, Sang Jung on the left. Sneak and Show versus Punishing Jun.
And Will is on the play, which again, bad news for Sang here.
Yep. So we'll start off with a mountain. That's interesting.
Interesting.
He's starting with the basic to dodge Wasteland, which makes sense to me. But seeing an island is a little, or excuse me, seeing a mountain is a little bit strange, as we see Sang sacrificing, no Brainstorm, no Ponder, sacrificing a Verdant Catacombs, getting a Badlands. We know he has a Thoughtseize in his hand. I think he's going to want to start there, see what's going on.
Maybe he's got Lotus Petal, land, Show and Tell?
Yeah, that's what I think.
But why wouldn't he play the Lotus Petal? Yeah.
Petal City.
Petal, Gristlebrand, Ponder, Sneak Attack.
Ah.
Yeah, so,
that's
why.
Yeah, the old turn 2 sneak.
The old turn 2 sneak attack, eh? Still had all these.
Yeah. So I think if you're, I mean, this is the thing about this jeez. This sneak and show deck, because he can just draw show and tell or sneak attack now, and like Sang is just dead.
Yeah. He's probably gonna have to crack, if he doesn't draw an island here, he's gonna crack the Lotus Petal probably for a Ponder. Sang does have Himturok, which is obviously, he has, again, we thought Will was favored here, but Sang does have the 2 cards that we discussed are actually good in this matchup.
Yeah,
so
huge at the beginning.
Pretty good opener for Sang.
That Mountain. We just play Mountain Go when you play Sneak and Show.
Old Mountain Go. So it looks like he's going to go for the Ponder here.
Okay.
And again, if the top 2 cards are, Island, Show and Tell, he draws the island, plays it for the turn, and passes. He's got to get pretty lucky with the him here. He's got to basically hit both the Grizzlebrands.
There's your bio. There's a Preordain.
There's a Preordain.
So same situation.
Yeah.
Bottoms up. Get a card.
All right. If the top card is Show and Tell, or even if he has in his hand, we're gonna have to see a lucky Himturok here. If Will does in fact have either a sneak attack or Show and Tell.
Well, if you want a card to get lucky with, him's a pretty darn good one.
Old school magic.
Yeah. We saw Will get when you were on break. We saw Will get hit by a him when he had 3 cards left in his hand. It hit an Emrakul and a Spell Pierce. And the last card in his hand was Show and Tell, and he drew a Ponder. Pondered into a big dummy. Just put it in play like it was nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Sometimes magic's easy, man. So we're gonna go.
I think it's gotta be. Oh boy. This
well,
is risky.
Bold maneuver, Mr. Jung. Bold maneuver.
Tempting fate.
I mean, clearly, Will's not going to have it here because there's. I don't think we've seen people tempt fate all weekend and they never ever get punished for it. So I'd be shocked if Will in fact had the Show and Tell here.
And he just has a Misty and he passes the turn. Like, wow.
So.
And now he has a clock.
A clock and
a him. Just dodging the bullet there.
Maybe he doesn't have a him. Nope, that was a him.
He has a him.
He has a him. So we're gonna
see a brainstorm.
Wow.
All right, let's go. Hiding away.
It's gonna hide away. Oh wow. I wonder if he could have hit a brainstorm last turn with that him. I wonder. Maybe. Oh. Only imagine.
That was so wow.
That was
bold. That was bold.
It's bold. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a bold
Fortune
maneuver.
favors the bold.
And yeah, no gamble, no future.
Absolutely.
Right. So here we go. Good old him. Oh, I like it. It's a nice gentleman's split.
Oh no, Will does not agree.
Oh.
You are wrong. You are gonna roll some dice.
I thought this was old school backroom magic. Just pick 2 cards.
All right, so those are gonna go. Actually, the ones he was gonna grab are gonna go.
So
Gristlebrand and mystery card.
Sneak attack was it? Looked like it might have been a sneak attack there, which is interesting. That he didn't hide that sneak attack, which would suggest that the top card is a Show and Tell. Or another sneak attack.
Yeah.
So looks like they're counting up how big Tarmogoyf is. Enchantments, creatures, artifacts. Just no creatures.
Ancient Tomb, Sneaky Leak.
Sneaky Leaks. we're gonna get a sneak attack here.
Don't think it can be anything else for mana with this deck. There's a sneak attack.
Do we have the second Grizzlebrand?
No big stupids.
No. Maybe he's just
Probably
gonna
hit it, right?
sneak it, block.
That could be a thing.
Sneak
That'd be
it, block,
filthy.
draw 7.
Sylvan Library.
So we knew he had 2 Grizzlebrands in his hand. I think maybe he drew it. So it hit one of the Grizzlebrands. Maybe he hit another one.
Yeah.
So hopefully that means that he's going to draw it now and he'll be able to activate it.
Slow rolling. Yep. There it
So
is.
yeah, he basically just hid Grizzlebrand under the sneak attack. So
You see, Will's gonna draw 7 here.
Hope
See if
to
he can
draw
hit
the
Imracruel.
Imracruel.
And then that's gonna be lethal if he hits one. He'll activate sneak attack again. Does he have it? Oh no!
And
Oh no!
I go.
Oh no!
And there it is. Good old sneak attack.
Game 1 goes to Will Craddock with the old Sneak and Show deck.
Yep. Killing
Awesome.
people with fatties since 1999.
Trivia time. It's
All right,
on,
trivia
it's on
time.
you. I hope you're ready. I put you on the spot.
Trivia time. Oh my goodness.
Look, this is why you get paid the big bucks, man.
All right.
You ask the hard hitting questions.
Okay.
He wasn't. I'm such a douchebag.
Okay. Jung is playing a.
Yep, he's doing this.
Jung is
We're
playing
paying
a
him.
Jung
We
deck.
are paying him.
Can you name?
He made fun of my mother.
Can you name the 2 players who made top 8 of Grand
That's
Prix
too
Denver
hard. That's too hard.
playing Jung?
All right.
It is difficult if
Alright.
they don't have something
gonna allow
called the interwebs.
We're gonna allow it.
Is that too
Judge is
difficult?
ruling too hard.
All right, too hard.
Try again.
Okay. Jund is playing a Jund deck in Legacy. Can
He sure
you
is.
name the one future sight card that is in his main deck? The one time shifted card that is in his main deck. I'm sorry.
Time shifted
The
card.
one time shifted card that is in his main deck.
Okay.
Go ahead. Right out of the park.
Yeah. After the first question was denied. Well done.
Yeah.
Very impressive. There's one time shifted card in his main deck. If you can name it, tweet the answer. Hashtag SCG Premium.
Oh wait, are we sure there's only one? Did I say that right?
I don't know. You asked the question.
All right. He only has one time shifted creature in his deck.
Yep.
What is that time shifted creature?
There you go. There it is. May have played on turn 2 last game.
It
Maybe.
might get reprinted in Modern Masters. That might
There.
have been revealed.
Now that's a question.
Now that's a question.
that people
Now
can
we're
answer.
tying it together.
There we go.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Never letting me ask a question. again.
Never letting me
It's
ask a
just
question.
Absolutely embarrassing.
I was caught completely off guard. I apologize.
That's right.
Not professional at
Cut
all.
from us. Cut from us. Put the other people back up. This is
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Put a cartoon on or something. Cut the commercial. Oh, finally, we're back to the match.
Sideboarding
Here, so I'll let you take Jung's Jun deck.
All right. 3 to rest. That's a good starting point. That's actually a very good starting point. We're going to start there with 3 to rest. Those are almost certainly going to come in. You're also going to find 2 copies of Red Elemental Blast to fight over Show and Tell and those cantripping cards. Maelstrom Pulse can deal with a sneak attack. It can also deal with a resolved Gristlebrand, not particularly well. It actually does deal with it. And you're also going to see a Pyroblast here. So those cards are going to come in. Abrupt Decays are very easy to board out, along with those Punishing Fires that he has for the mirror. I'd see those coming out as well. So it looks like we're going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7 cards moving on in for saying make this. I mean, game 1 matchup we thought was going to be pretty bad, and it was. So those cards are definitely going to come in to turn things around a little bit.
As far as Will's side, I don't love Spell Pierce in this matchup. But he does have 4 Leyline of Sanctities, which I could see coming in. Does stop Thoughtseize, does stop him to Torok.
Stop those sideboard duresses too.
Stops the sideboard duresses. I wonder if he's going to bring in Blood Moon here, because he knows Sang's list, and I don't believe Sang has any basic lands in his deck. Oh wait, no, he does have a. So he has 1 of each of the Forest, Mountain, Swamp, I think.
Yeah.
So might not bring in the Blood Moon. He might just board out the 4 Spell Pierce for 4 Leyline of Sanctities. I don't think he wants to dilute his deck much more. I don't think he's obviously not going to take out any of his combo pieces. He doesn't want to take out any of his card drawing or cantrips. Misdirection not that bad against the Himtorok.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I'd say probably just 4 Spell Piercer for Leyline Sanctities, and that's it. Probably not going to bother with the Blood Moon.
Let's play a little hypothetical.
Yep.
I'm going to put you on the spot again.
Okay.
It worked so well last time.
I will be tighter now.
All right. You're Sang playing against Will.
Yes.
You have his deck list. You see the 2 Blood Moons.
Hmm.
Are you fetching for basics?
I think you have to hedge, yeah.
Yeah?
I think you have to. It depends. If I go turn 1 Deathrite Shaman,
Okay.
and I have and I'm able to get 2 fetch lands on my sideboard, I think I'd be okay with getting 1 dual land.
Okay.
But then if I can get a basic, I'd probably get at least one basic out there.
Okay.
You want to hedge a little bit against randomly just getting completely blanked by a Blood Moon.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think he has to play too conservatively against Blood Moon, because again, I think because he has enough sack lands to sort of go mountain, swamp, forest, I think it's kind of reasonable that he's not going to get hosed by Blood Moon. So
Yeah, he has 11 sack lands in his deck, too. That's a lot.
I know, and plus with Deathrite Shaman, I don't see Will boarding the Blood Moons, and even if he does, I think Sang is probably going to play somewhat conservatively, but not overly conservative. If he has to go turn 1 swamp, turn 2 fetch a bad land against the Himtorok, he's going to do it. You know?
So he's saying taking a mulligan here. Will kind of analyzing his hand. He's going to keep. Quick update for you guys while Sang is shuffling and mulliganing down to hopefully just 6. Scott Barentine is up a game against Mark Henderson. Scott, of course, on Merfolk. Mark on his Junk deck. So we thought that match would be pretty close. Scott starting to slice through the competition a little bit here. I think he wants another title.
I mean, yeah, Scott played the first round very well. So I think he has to be the favorite at this point with how well he's playing.
Yeah.
Especially if Will managed to get past Sang. I'd imagine that the Sneak and Show versus Merfolk would heavily favor Merfolk.
It's close, believe it or not.
Really?
It's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. I think it does favor Merfolk, but it is close yet again. Just like the Rug Delver matchup. I think those Tempo blue decks with the Dazes and the counter spells and the Force of Wills, those decks are good against Sneak and Show, but Sneak and Show just has that raw power to just overwhelm and just be able to present its question to those decks very, very quickly and can power through some counter magic. One card that is actually pretty good in that matchup, in case we do see it, is Curse Catcher.
Yes.
We are going to see a Verdant Catacombs here from Sang. He's happy with his 6. And he wants to consider his options, as you do see.
Fail to find?
Yeah, I don't think so. As you do see 2 non-basics.
So, yeah, it might be the situation you talked about. Does he want to play conservatively around Blood Moon? So,
nope.
It looks like he has no fair Blood Moon here. Which may mean, maybe Will, if he loses this game, maybe he does want to change his strategy after board. I mean, being on the play and able to go turn 2 Blood Moons pretty good.
Yep.
So we'll see what Will does after board. Being able to go turn 1 sack land for a volcanic island.
Ooh.
Oh wow, misdirection on Thoughtseize. So he's able to get the Himtorok here.
Now with misdirection on Thoughtseize, Sang chooses.
Oh, okay.
It's because it's his card. He's just targeting himself. So it would be like if a Dredge player was Thoughtseizing himself.
He doesn't gain control of the spell.
Correct.
So I guess Tarmogoyf is, although we have seen in the prior game that he prefers Tarmogoyf over Himtorok. So we'll see. Doesn't go for it this time. Decides to keep the Him.
That takes a lot out of Sang's hand. I mean, Thoughtseize into him again in the Tarmogoyf, or Thoughtseize in the Tarmogoyf into him. Doing pretty good, as we do see a Scalding Tarn here. We'll see if Will's going to search for Volcanic Island or a Basic Island.
Yeah. So after a mulligan, having to Thoughtseize yourself is not ideal.
Oh.
So we'll see if Will has enough gas to, keep pressing the slight advantage he has right here. Are we going to see a Preordain? Ponder?
Ponderoo. And yeah, that was a quick one. Those must be
pretty disgusting.
Bad.
Yeah. Pretty disgusted by that one.
Ponder, funny card, Ponder. Just how, it was up for, it's banned. I'm fairly sure it's either restricted or banned in Vintage. I'm not entirely sure. People were talking about how it was way too good in the Delver Secret Standard deck. And I remember when Ponder was first released in Morrowind, how, If you played it in fairies, you were considered to be a doofus.
Ponder is restricted in vintage, you know that.
Yeah. Just completely ridiculous if you were playing it there. As we are going to see him to Torak here.
Old him.
The old die roll. This is what we call honest magic, correct? 2.
I prefer the gentleman's agreement.
And 1.
That didn't feel like a real roll to me. So, ooh, discard Emrakul. So he gets a Preordain and a Ponder shuffled back into his deck.
That's not so bad.
Not the worst.
Sang's hand is a Bloodbraid Elf to go along with at least 1 land. I think maybe 2.
So, let's see if Will has the good old-fashioned turn 2 show and tell into a Grizzlebrand or a Macro.
Even after him?
Even after him.
Boy.
Even after him.
That would be dirty.
Get a little greedy here. 3 cards. Put one of them on City Traders, one of them show and tell, one of them on Grizzlebrand. Nope.
Right, just going dark.
Okay.
I was actually
Not
ready
nearly
for
as
it.
exciting, yeah. So, looks like we're just going to have a pass here from Sang's side.
Now you see 4th, and then you see Bloodbraid Elf. That Bloodbraid Elf's going to be real good.
You know, Bloodbraid Elf, basically spin the wheel whenever you cast it.
Oh.
Is he going to get a card that's great in this matchup, or is he going to get a red Elemental Blast? You are spinning the wheel, as they say.
Doing something, you know, he's got some decent hits here.
Yeah, I feel like if he's made it this far, he gets pretty lucky with his Bloodbraid. So I'm going to put him on a good hit here.
Okay.
I feel like he's going to get a good
Put it on the record. Good hit coming.
Good hit coming. There we go, and Bloodbraid.
Spin it.
Spin it. There
Bang,
you go.
Bang.
Like a professional.
From the future.
Like a professional. You don't make it to the top 4 of a Star City Games Open playing Jund with Punishing Fire without getting a little lucky.
Mountain City Traders go bye-bye.
You know, if the last card is a show and tell, it's not too bad. Still in it. Oh,
Uh-oh.
That Bloodbraid caused a little pain, I think, for Will.
So you see this coming across Verdant
You know,
Catacombs.
Sang
Sang not drawing anything.
Yeah, he's not really drawing much. He's only got this is Brainstorm Ponder, so it's something.
This
We're gonna,
is a snap shuffle.
another snap shuffle.
Will is being given the time to get there.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, another him here is going to be backbreaking.
1 and 2, mystery card drawn.
Mystery Brainstorm. No.
Sang gonna sack that fetch land. He's fitting his deck here. He's trying to ride Bloodbraid to victory. Another Bloodbraid wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah. Considering the last hit, I'd say it'd be fantastic.
I mean, Liliana right now wouldn't even be that terrible.
Liliana, yeah.
And we have...
Duress.
For a minute there, I thought that was Pack Rat. I don't know why. But Duress,
Yeah.
there, uh-oh.
Do we have Brainstorm? No.
He does not look terribly happy about this. Looks like he wants to respond.
Wow.
Show and tell, sneak attack, wow. Oh, are we gonna take that one?
Is he really taking the sneak attack? No. I think you have to take the show and tell, right? It's the only card that could threaten to just
Just end the game.
get
next
in the
turn.
macro into play next turn. So, is it land? No, doesn't look like it's a land.
Pass back.
Pass.
2 for 3.
7, I believe.
Is that in,
Deathrite
Deathrite Shaman. The clock is because
So,
of those 2 fetch lands.
Yeah, he's more or less dead this turn, I believe.
He just can't use his
It
lands.
goes to 4, drops him to 2, and he just won't be able to use his land.
Yeah.
So with just a misdirection and sneak attack, Will's outs are pretty slim here.
He's got to make a move. He's got to do something. I don't know what exactly he can do, but he's got to do something here.
He had to have drawn, I think, Show and Tell and Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
I think those are really the only cards that could runner.
And he's going down to 5 now. You can tell he's a little bit displeased with this. I mean, Sang had to draw something eventually, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of card. You can't just draw lands the entire time. And he had a lot of good draws available to him, especially after sideboard.
I mean, Will just had some pretty terrible draws as well,
Yeah.
though. So
He was sitting on that show and tell forever.
yeah.
And there's an Ancient Tomb. Uh-oh.
Okay.
He's going down to 3. This...
Does he have?
Activate this. Does he have 6 permanents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. Oh my God. He actually got there.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
He's at 15, right?
Oh, is he 15?
He's at 15.
Is he 15? Because for the fetch lands he sacked?
And the Thoughtseize? Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Will seems surprised by that. The way he was his temperament that last turn, it seemed like he was defeated.
Well, I can't tell if he's trying to re-sideboard or what's going on here.
Will won the game, correct? That's it. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
packing
okay,
up his
that's
deck.
okay. Yeah, it looked like he was going to re-sideboard. He
No,
reached in there and
Sang does not look like someone who just pulled out a game. He looks upset. That deck is going into the box. It's getting sealed up. He's about to put on his jacket, put his deck in his book bag, and walk out the door. That's what that is.